Alright, we should be good. We should be in here. Oh, my bad. My bad. Alright. We should be in here. We should actually let me see. Yeah, we should be good. Alright. Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another stock market recap video or stream, whatever you want to call it. Back with another stock market recap. This is for the date of August 18th, 2025. All right. So we finna just jump into the charts. We finna see what trades I took for today, if I took any. And we also gonna give our thoughts for today. Based on today's close on certain commodities and stuff, we're gonna decide what do we expect coming for the next day or for the rest of the week. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. We ain't finna waste no time. Today, y'all, I told y'all yesterday, Sunday, I told y'all that hey, Monday might not really be doing nothing. We can see Monday moving sideways because we don't have any news. We don't really have any big earnings. Um, yeah, and a lot of stocks look like they potentially could have just went sideways or um had very small movements. So that's pretty much what happened today. We had like a range we was just sitting in through today, on a lot of stocks and definitely on the S&P 500. So really it wasn't nothing crazy. I did tell y'all I might not get in a trade, but I did actually get in some trades. I didn't get in um really no zero DT option trades at all. The trades I took today was MES and ES. I want to say I took 3 MES and 1 ES trade. And then I also jumped in a Tesla trade and Walmart. I took them too. So let's go ahead and jump into the trades that I got into. Let's see. Now I was trying to get this to pop up like the actual trades I took. Like when you go here and click show executions, but for some reason on the chart it's not showing them the executions. But I did take screenshots of the trades I took when I was in them because I like to put them in my group on Discord, which I didn't even post it yet, but I am gonna post it in there. So I can look off of my screenshots and tell y'all what trades I took. Give me 1 second. But I took longs. I only took longs on ES and MES. Just because I told y'all, hey, my buy's supposed to be bullish until we did what broke a certain level, which we did do today. We did break that level. And it kind of basically put me at the neutral state where, hey, it can be going up or it can be going down. But the first trade I took this was the first trade that I took. All right, let me go to the charts. I can see exactly the time and stuff. Let me see. Give me 1 second. So I was on the 5 minute. We was on the 5 minute. And once I see the trade, I know exactly what I was looking for. It said it's somewhere around here. Give me a second. It was right. The bottom of Was it the bottom of this counter? Yep, the bottom of this counter right here is where I got in loans. I got in loans right here. Um, I was really honestly all these trades that I took today was really just trying to scout when it came to MES and ES. I really wasn't looking for them. I mean, if they potentially went all the way to the main targets, that was fine. But I really was just looking to scalp them. So just because I've already had my prediction of today being a choppy day. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna scalp. I'm not finna risk too much today or nothing like that. So like I said, um, I didn't go heavy at all. I got in right here with two MES longs right here at this dip of this 5 minute counter right here. Reason being for me to get in them longs was I would go to the higher time frame, but I can explain it on this time frame. On the 5 minute, like I told you, I was bullish bias. I was bullish bias. Um, we of course we was dumping until here I see um my first market structure shift off of this daily fair value gap. Um, I seen market structure shift here. Actually, it was one up here too, but it didn't have the follow through. But I seen market structure shift here, right here with this green candle. We had made a higher high. I was like, okay, we made our higher high. I want to see if we get a pullback, um, and then potentially go higher. Um, so we pulled back. We pulled back with this red candle. I seen it push back, start pushing back up. When I seen it start pushing back up, and I seen we was gonna have pretty much a pin bar candle or a hammer candle, that's usually is a sign of uh reversal. Like the market don't want to continue going down and showing rejection. I seen that, and I also seen this slight gap that got created. So I was like, okay, well, we got market structure shift leaving them behind a fair value gap. We might want to push away from the fair value gap for a little while before we come back and try to retest it. So I was like, okay, when this next candle come, I'm gonna let it pull back some because it is a red candle. Red should mean we should be coming down some. I let it come down some, and as it got to literally right on, I got on the bottom of the tick. I look as soon as it came down here, as soon as I seen it start pushing up, I got in the longs, and I was aiming for this high. I aimed for this high first. That was my first target. Now I did move my I didn't set a TP. I just moved my stop loss up as it was going. I didn't actually set a TP, but I did set alerts at each of them levels that I was looking for. Um, so I was looking for this high of 6,469. That was my first target. Let me see. I'm gonna check and see where my second target. My second target was an hourly. I guess I deleted it. It was an hourly. It was an hourly fair value gap up here, and it was around 640. I mean 64.72. What 64.72? Right around here. But I guess I deleted it. Oh no, I was on ES. Cause I took the trade. I took this trade on ES and MES. That's what it was. So I guess I got it marked up on ES. Let me see. You should have it marked up. Yeah, okay, there you go. Cause I took the exact same trade on ES and MES. Like I told y'all, I took one MES contract, but I had two MES. So I got in both of them at the exact same spot though. I got in both. I got well the ES one I got in a little bit later. It kind of pushed up to here. The 64.64. But the MES I got at literally the bottom of that 5 minute counter. Like I said, first target was here at 64.69, basically 64.68. And then second target was this 1 hour gap because I wanted to see how we react. Are we gonna push above this gap and then start actually moving back up to them highs, or if we was gonna reject? And like I told you, I did not set the TP. I did have alerts at these key levels, but I was just riding my stop loss up until we got up to my levels. And that's literally the only way I got out my trades. I did not close them myself. I just trailed the stop loss and let it eventually hit the stop loss. Once we hit this 1 hour gap, my stop loss was like I think I put it at the midpoint of this counter right here, this 5 minute counter. I set it like right here at the middle point of it, and that's when it stopped me out. I was out of my two MES, out of my ES. So we had some nice trades. Um, I believe my ES one was like I ended up closing that one at for like 200. The MESs they were about I want to say like $40 or so. Um, and yeah, those was mostly the main trades I took. I did take one more MES trade towards the end. Let me see where it was at. And the ES trade that I had, it was at like $300 up here, and I could have closed, but I was trying to. I always like to see what our reaction to be. Like I could have closed it up there, but I wanted to see if we was gonna break this hourly gap or not. So that's why I didn't close it up there. I was like, I'm cool with taking 200. I mean, it's fine by me. I mean, I'm not stressing. I mean, of course, an extra $100 is nice, but I potentially could have seen, hey, it go up to here and break this, and that's $1,000 more, probably $1,200 by the time it got up there. Um, so I was willing to take that little risk, lose 100 of my profit. Um, but like I said, I took one more MES. Let me see where it was at. One more MES I took towards the end. I remember 202. Where? So that's over here. Okay. Oh, let me switch to MES. My bad. So this two. Hold up. Where's? So my screenshot was at 202, but I was already in the trade at 640. I mean 64.64. So I got in here. Yeah, I got in here, and one. I only took one MES long here. I got in at 64.64 flat. So right here, this is where I got in that long. Um, honestly, it's the same kind of setup as that previous one we seen. Like we said, we seen market structure shift. We had that pullback. I was just waiting on this candle to come down because we did have a red candle, so I let it come down and give us a little wick, and I got it in the longs. Same thing here. We had market structure shift. We had a high, made a higher high. So I seen this red candle come. I was like, okay, well, it's going to come down some, but I do know we're gonna keep going back up. So it came down some, and I got it along at that 64.64 flat. So right here, so I guess when it start pushing back a little bit up, I got in. Um, and like I said, I did the exact same thing as I did with the previous trades. I just trailed my stop loss. I didn't set my targets, but I did set alerts at the targets. Of course, my first target was this high to get taken out. Then eventually this high, then eventually go back to the hourly gap. Uh, I think it actually stopped me out before then, before it even got up to this high. Like, yes, it did get up to the high, but I got stopped out before. I had got stopped out at 64, 67, 64, 67, 75. So right here, I stopped out right in this area. I guess when it came and pulled back right here, that's when I got stopped out right there. Um, and I probably was trying to sit at this fair value gap and not let it go below the fair value gap, but it did come below the fair value gap, stopped me out, and it did push up to our target, but it was fine. I mean, we still caught like $20 or so. I think it was 17 or something. It was something like that, 20 or $17 off of that trade. So it was still fine. Like I said, we was just looking to scalp. We really didn't expect um the market to really move crazy today, just cause no news. We really didn't have any key levels the market needed to go and track to at the moment. So it pretty much was how we expected. Look at it, it's completely sideways today. Completely just consolidated the whole day, even in the pre-market. Look, or this aftermarket, but it's technically pre-market for MES because they don't got the orange, but it consolidated that whole time, straight sideways. We still consolidating. We still stuck in this range. So yeah, that was the trades today. Like I told you, I took Tesla and I took Walmart, but they're more for holding out for the rest of the week. Um, they're more to actually hold. It wasn't like a scalp. The Tesla one, I'm not as both of them. I'm not 100% as confident in. Um, but I say the Tesla one, I'm the lead. Out of the two, I'm the less confident in that one. I still do think it's gonna go up. It is going up, but I'm like, hey, I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna do. So it's more like a little gamble, I guess you can say. I didn't spend that much on the contract though, because I just like I said, because I wasn't 100% confident into the trade. Um, and it ain't the fact that I'm not confident it's gonna go up. It's the fact I'm not confident if it's gonna go crazy up or not. That's the thing. And same thing for Walmart. I believe Tesla and Walmart both was going up. So I did get in a trade to the direction that I know is going. But I'm just trying to figure out how much it's going to go up because I didn't buy it 2 3 weeks out. That's the thing. Um, but Tesla, what I did was I got in longs on Tesla after this break. This red counter right here. I did get in a little bit too soon. This counter did not close all the way when I got in. I got in like right here at this 20, I mean 333.80. That's where I got in. The candle did come down a little bit on me. Uh, and at first I was nervous though, 'cause I thought it was gonna turn back red, but it still held green. And I was like, okay, it closed green. We should keep moving up. So we did close green. Um, so we got that break and retest that we needed of this hourly gap. That was good. So like I said, I got in the trade at the direction I believe it was gonna go, but I just don't know because I'm looking for us to at least get to this 342. If we can't get to that 342, it kind of mess up the trade that I wanted. Cause like I said, I didn't spend a crazy amount on the trade. I think I bought 340. It was 346, something like that. Contracts. I had to check. Um, so I bought it fairly out the money, like $10 out the money at least, and that's why it was kind of cheap. But like I said, I'm not. The reason why I'm a little bit, somewhat not as confident or a little nervous in the trade is just because of this gap. This gap got me, questioning like, hey, is we gonna push through this a big old gap? And I'm knowing like, hey, it's multiple gaps. You see this? It's another gap inside of it. This is a fair value gap right here. So I'm like, hey, are we gonna have the strength to break through and make this higher high? And that's the thing that's getting me. Like, hey, is we gonna be able to do it within this week? That's the thing. Is we gonna be able to do it within this week? Because I feel like once we break this high of this 339 and we get an hourly close above it, we easily get into that 42, possibly get up to that 46. Um, but I did get in, like I said, I got on loans. I was up on my contract. It was a little bit inflated because y'all know I don't like buying weekly contracts on the Monday just because they overprice them way too much. But I bought it anyways, just because, like I said, I seen that nice push, break, retest. And I was like, okay, Tesla Mike can just squeeze on me. So I just took that little gamble, like I said. Uh, So we did get in some profit, but then as the market was closing, it did kill the zero DTE. I mean not zero D, the delta. It kind of dialed our contract down, so we end up being actually down like $13 on the trade once the market closed. So in the morning, I expect this to probably be down like 21 if we stay here, stay in this area. We might be down like $21 or $22, which is fine by me because if we get to that 42, or even if we get to the 40, I think we'll be up um like 80% on our contract, or yeah, 70, 80% if we do it by tomorrow. But if we do it by the end of the week, we'll get like 20, 30% up on the contract, which is completely fine. So I'm not upset about being down day one, even though I know I did overpay. I probably overpaid probably $30 more than that contract actually should have been worth. Um, but it's fine. Like I said, as long as we don't, if we go down, though, if we come down in the morning, I'm gonna probably be down the whole contract. Honestly, we might be down the whole contract or close to the whole contract if it comes down in the morning. But um, yeah, that's the trade we took for Tesla, man. We took them loans right here. That like I said, 33.80 around there. We got the loans. It came up. We trying to see if we can actually keep pushing. And then Walmart. Y'all know Walmart earnings coming out. I'm gonna be honest, I was debating on this trade so much today because I told y'all on yesterday we was like Target look good. Remember we were saying Target look good to go potentially go up to that 106, then potentially go up to like 109, 112. And look what Target did at the open. Like, it literally just shot straight up. And it was already at like 104 soon the market, like right at the beginning of the market. And I didn't want to chase Target because I'm like, it's already at 104. Our our key level is at 106. So I was like, dang, I don't want to chase Target when it only got like a dollar or two more to go. And then I really don't know if the earnings was gonna push it up to like 14, 15, 114, 115. Because the contract that I was gonna buy, y'all know, because when it's earnings, it's gonna cost way more. So the 115, 114 ones, it was about like two something or close to two something. And I really didn't want to spend it for the target because I don't know if the earnings are push it that high up. I can see the earnings pushing it probably to like 109, 110 possibly, but I don't know if it's gonna get all the way up to that 114. That's the thing, and I don't know how much the contracts will go up. Yes, I know I'll make money, but I don't know how much it will go up if it just starts out at that 109, 110 area. So I just didn't want to take that risk. Cause I'm like, hey, it really technically it only got to get this target here to 106 to do what it's supposed to do, and that's only $1 and some change away. Especially when I seen it get up here, I was like, oh yeah, it's over with. No sense in me getting in the trade. So honestly, Walmart was just like the fallback plan, like, cause Walmart just was staying where it was at like the whole day. Um, and I was like, well, guess I can get in Walmart loans, cause I also expected Walmart to possibly get up to like 104, 104, 106 range. Yeah, here it is, 104 up to like that 106 range off of earnings. So I was like, well, Walmart's sitting here around that $100, so I just went ahead and got a Walmart loan. Um, oh, did I move that alert? I think I moved that alert. I don't know if I moved it. It is what it is. But I got into Walmart loans. Um, right after this red candle got formed. No, it was right after this red candle got formed. When we went down and started pushing it, I got in Walmart loans right around this 150 area. And I'm just holding one Walmart loan. And I think it's the 104. I think it's the 104 104 contracts. So yeah, that one didn't cost a lot either. That one was actually way cheaper than the Tesla one. The Walmart one was way cheaper than the Tesla one. Cause I wanted to buy the Target, but so many of the Target ones was costing like I think to get the equivalent price that I paid for the Walmart on Target, on Walmart I was only four out the money. On Target for that exact same price, I had to be like 12 out the money. And I was like, nah, I just get the Walmart one. So hopefully, I'm hoping Walmart earnings come out and push it up to at least 104. If Walmart shoots down, it is what it is. Like I said, I didn't really spend too much on the Walmart one. I think I spent what? I think it was $40 at the most. Um, so honestly, if we get it at 104, that'd be nice. Cause we at least be at like probably off that 40, maybe be at $200 probably or 150. So that'd be a nice trade. Um, but yeah, those are the only trades I took today. Literally, like I said, I took three MES trades, one ES trade today, and then Target and Walmart. All right, so now let's get into what do we what today ended up whatever all our favorite stocks end up closing as and what we expect for the rest of the week or at least tomorrow. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm finna look and pull up the news for tomorrow. And I think our stream is not lagging as much on this new monitor. All right, tomorrow we got not nothing heavy, but we got CPA. Oh, that's Canada. We got just two-star news. It ain't nothing heavy tomorrow. Uh, yeah, we just got two-star news. I mean, at least we got some type of news. We didn't have no news for Monday, so we got two-star news. It ain't nothing crazy. Um, Now going into this chart. Let's see. Of course, y'all see this long positioning tool. That was what we said. Hey, the market could do this if we uh open up above this gap in the morning because we was above it technically on ES overnight, but then ended up coming down before this pre-market came. Um, so of course this trade didn't never go, play out. Um, so you shouldn't have had got into this trade because we never even got one candle closer above on the hourly. So you should not got in this trade at all. Um, we could delete that actually. So on a daily, we had a key level that we said we did not want to see spot go below, and it did go below it. So that what made us. So when I told y'all earlier, I had to switch to be a neutral. Right here, this was our low. We had a high, low, higher high. Even well, actually, technically, we didn't make a higher high. I forgot. We just made a high. Um. Ooh. So technically, I wasn't even supposed to put that here. Um. Just yet that level. I mean, it still was supposed to be a level we were supposed to watch. So I mean, we could have put like a faint pink line or something. Cause this supposed to be potentially our level because we never made that higher high. It never confirmed it until we make that new higher high. So technically, I kind of gave y'all the wrong information. This should have been we don't want to see go below there, but it can just because it's not confirmed yet. Now, if it would have made a new high, then it would have been we could put that solid red line. Um, but it didn't. Um, but it's still we no matter what it broke our key level, so we did them going lower. Um, which is fine. It's still fine. It's like we still technically supposed to stay bullish because we still never made a true lower low. Like, yeah, this look like a lower low, but it ain't a true lower low yet. Um, So, what I was about to say. Yeah, so now the major level that we're watching currently right now is the low of this green candle. And like I said, we're gonna put it as a pink line because it don't actually it's not set until it breaks that high. Once we break that high, then we can switch it to a red line. Alright. But this is our key level. We don't want to see it go below there, but it could. You know what I'm saying? It could. Once it break that high, it shouldn't go below there. Alright. So we gonna have I meant to put alert that I was trying to do. We're gonna have that alert so we'll know when it start crossing. But yeah, we got a new key level now. So 642.18 is the level we don't really want to see SPY go below. It's as we trying to be bullish. One good thing I can say for the bulls is, I'm trying to zoom out some. One good thing I can say about for the bulls is what this fair value gap that we got. What are we doing, y'all? We're holding above it. You see that? We failed to close in it. We keep failing. We can't close inside it. So this fair value gap is still start holding strong, y'all. That fair value gap is still holding strong. And for your solid red line right now, if y'all wanting to know, the solid red line is supposed to be right here. And this one should be pink right now. So the level it should not go below is at 634.66. But like I was saying, this fair value gap is holding. It's holding. All we're waiting on, all we're waiting on is for this high to get broken. Once this high get broken and we close above, we should just be running. Now we just dipped inside this fair value gap, fell and closed green. So what this green candle, what is it is to tell us we should be moving up, right? Well, this could be that first candle to lead us to making that higher high. That's why we said this is our key level. We really don't want to see it come below here because once it come below here, we know, hey, this ain't the candle to lead us to that high. As long as it stay above it, this could be that candle to lead us to that high. All right. So we gonna try to treat this as, hey, I want to stay taking longs until we break this low. Once we break this low, then I'm gonna leave it alone because this is not the candle to do it. All right. I don't even remember. I think this was like 1 hour targets and stuff. We'll delete that. Yeah. So that's what we're currently looking at. We're still bullish. Currently, my stop loss will be at 642.18. So I'm just looking for any long opportunities above it. On the 1 hour, we don't got any fair value gaps to use. We do, yeah, we don't got any fair value gap. Other than this one, we do got this one, my bad. We got this one, and it's kind of big. We got this one. Oh, my bad. We got this one, but it also overlaps with that one. That's why we don't have this one more. I remember yesterday we said we was going to delete it because we really want to see it go above this one. So it's pretty much the still same game plan, man, as we had Sunday. So I really could have just dragged that long position tool over. We still looking for the break above, retest, then go up. Take these highs. This was that second green line we had. This is that first key level at that 64.88. That's that first target level. So that was that light green line we had. We're just looking for that break and retest of this counter right here. I mean this fair value gap. So I'm gonna actually put an orange line. I'm gonna put an orange line here, and I'm gonna set an alert to let me know when we get our first counter closing above, and then I can get ready to start looking for that trade. All right. So literally, it's still the same. Literally, all of it, it's the same game plan as we had for Sunday. But since Monday didn't do nothing, it's just, hey, Now we got the same game plan for Tuesday. Pretty much should be the same thing for the ES and MES. Let's check it out. Go to the daily. All right. Now it is a little bit different on ES, just because on SPY we took that low with this candle. On ES we didn't take the low because they had two different low points. So ES we didn't take the low, but this is our pink line that 64.53.25. So that's the level we want ES to hold above. We do got the correct can't beat level down here though at 63.87.50. But yeah, pretty much the same thing as what we said for SPY. We're just looking for them longs above the fair value gap, man. And on ES, I do got this fair value gap mark. Where on SPY was this gap I was using, but I don't think we don't have this gap on SPY. Right here we do actually we do got that gap on SPY, don't we? I think we just created it. Let me see. Do we got that gap on SPY? I think we do. I think I did just see it. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw. I thought I saw it. It's this gap that I see. Yeah, well, we don't got that gap that we have on ES on SPY. This gap right here. Because on SPY we basing it off of this gap. Um, and on ES it still didn't do it. It still didn't do the break and retest, even if we basing it off of this gap. Wow, that glitch right there. I don't know what that was. Right here, you see, we didn't get the break and retest of it. If y'all want, y'all could just use this one to line up with SPY. Um, but me personally, I'm gonna just keep this gap because y'all know I don't like it when they overlap. I always like to go with the higher one. So I'm gonna just base it off of this hourly gap instead on my ES. All right. So I'm gonna set the alert for when we get an hourly candle closure above. All right, and then look for potential break retest of that. Take higher. All right. And like I said, I'm not messing with shorts until we break either this low on ES at 64.53.25, or if we break the low for SPY. Give me a second. Or we break that low for SPY at, come on, 642.18. That's the only time I start thinking about looking for shorts. But until then, we still staying bullish. All right, let's check out Meta. Meta. All right. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was thinking about getting Meta today. I just had marked these two hourlies today when I was looking at Meta dropping. 'Cause I was like, dang, Meta dropping pretty hard. And I was looking for where it potentially could bounce at. So I had went down to the 1 hour. Cause I know, hey, this is our key level now since Meta already broke the other key level it was supposed to be. So I was like, okay, well, where can it potentially bounce? And I seen these hourly fair value gap. Well, this hourly fair value gap and it's just regular hourly cap. And I was like, okay, right here, I was like, I'll potentially get in the Meta long if we can close above. But we end up closing inside, and that what kind of threw me off because we had pushed below, but then we ended up closing inside. And I was like, okay, well, if this next hourly candle can close outside and we get a retest, I'll go long. Well, we did close outside, but we didn't get the retest. So I never even got in. Um, and if I look right here, it look like it ended up breaking this hourly gap. Like we broke this hourly gap here. Broke. The potential retest. We gotta make a higher high though. Gotta make a higher high. We might be seeing a recovery. I don't know. We might see a recovery. But um but looking at Meta daily, let's go back to the daily, y'all. Meta daily, like I said, it had broke the low it wasn't supposed to break. Which was right here, this 772.51. So it made a lower low. Made a lower low. So the most recent thing we did is made a lower low, y'all. That's showing us being what? Somewhat bearish. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Careful. This is somewhat of a bearish structure getting formed. Um, we gotta see what when we do our pullback. We gotta see what the pullback gonna look like. When it gives us a green candle, if that green candle don't push us all the way back to them highs, and we end up getting another red, then I'm looking to go short to first take these lows. We close below this low, then I'm expecting us to take out that main target low down there. So I'm all I need from Meta is one green day, one green day to come first, and then that very next candle that come next is gonna be the candle I'm going in off of. So if that next candle is red, I'm going short. That next candle is green, I'm looking to go long. All right. Um. But yeah, that's pretty much. So really, Meta. Me personally, I think we're gonna be green tomorrow for Meta. It could be another red day, but I don't. If we get another red day, I don't think we're. I don't think that we're closing below this. Wick. I think it'll be like a small red day. Now, if it somehow come to this week and we close below, like I said, it should be coming straight to this low. But I don't think. I think we're gonna see a green day probably tomorrow. Either green day or a small red day for Meta. But honestly, like I said, I'm not looking to trade Meta until I get that them daily candle closures. So I might actually the next time we actually talk about Meta might be Wednesday. Um, after Wednesday close. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We just made a lower low. So be careful if it's trying to make a lower high. Is it gonna make a lower high? Or like I said, it could because it is red candle. It could just flush, keep making this lower low. We don't got the green to tell us, hey, we're trying to look for some type of high. Amazon to me kind of look like it's gonna start pushing up, y'all. I was looking at it earlier. It actually looked like it's probably gonna start pushing up. We broke out this daily gap. We got this high, low. We got this green count telling us, hey, we're looking for another high. If we break this and make another high and close past it, we definitely will be getting up to this weekly level at that 236.53. And once that weekly level get taken, if we can close above it, boom, we're going up to these highs at 242. So really, I ain't gonna lie, Amazon look like a nice swing trade, y'all. For like at least 3 weeks out, it look like a nice swing trade. Um, this counter right here really probably kind of did it. Um, Yup. So honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Based on this count of closing green, I wish I kind of seen it potentially closing green for that day, for the day. Cause yeah, the best time to got in was right here at 12. They just kept going green, green, green. Yeah, 12 o'clock was the wheel entry. It's 12 o'clock was your entry to go long on Amazon. And your stop loss would have been right here, 229. Stop loss supposed to been 229. You could have put it down here at 228, but it really supposed to been 229. And if it stopped you out, that's fine because you would have got in right at the 230. So you get in at 230.40 and your stop loss at 229.70. That's a perfect trade. It's still a nice trade right now though. Don't get me wrong. It's literally still a good trade. Like if we open up at just say we open up at 231 or just say 232. Open up at 232. Your stop loss still can be that 229. Like $3 stop loss. You're aiming for 236. Um, and I'm pretty sure once it takes 236, we gonna at least push up to like 237, 238, because the market gonna react. Hey, we hit and make a new higher high, and then it might pull back to try to see if we gonna close past it, but we at least gonna see that 237, 238. Um, so you literally got a $3 stop loss for a $6 target. So that's uh a 1 to 2, 1 to 2 ratio. Um, yeah, that's a nice trade. So it's still a nice trade if we can open up at 232 for y'all tomorrow. I might actually get in too, y'all. I do. I know it's gonna cost a lot trying to get it 2, 3 weeks out. But I probably just get it out for the rest of this week. Cause I probably just only aim for a 1 to 1 like to 234 or something. Um, but yeah, it's definitely. I think it's finna break out, y'all. It looks nice. But if it break this low, this kind of low, then that's market structure shit. That's a lower low. Hey, we might be coming to retest this daily gap, or we potentially can break it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it looks nice to be bullish on Amazon. Nvidia, let's get to it. Nvidia, I'm telling you, I think Nvidia just loading up, y'all. I had my alert set for Nvidia. I was just waiting on Nvidia to break this high right here. Nvidia would have broke that high and gave me that high. I was gonna get in loans, y'all. Um, I definitely was gonna get in loans. Um, but I think we probably break it tomorrow. I think we're gonna break it tomorrow, unless they want to consolidate it. Um, yeah, when it make this higher high, all I want to see is Nvidia to close above this previous high. It closed above this previous high. We know it's targeting this high, and if it closes above there, it's game over. So Nvidia, if tomorrow we tap this high and we close above, give Nvidia 2 days. So what's tomorrow? Tuesday. By Thursday, Nvidia probably gonna be at them 187s, 190s. If we get that close above this high tomorrow, like if it happen tomorrow. All right. And then let's look at Walmart since I'm in that trade. Walmart. So Walmart, technically it made lower lows. I know. I got in when it's showing bearish sentiment. But like I said, I'm playing the earnings. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to play these earnings. We got this daily fair value gap right here. We closed inside it. We got the first green candle after making lower lows. So this could be a lower high candle to shoot all the way down. But it could be the candle to start us to eventually start going back up. Um, only thing that I kind of kind of don't like is that I got in on the first green. Um, Usually I would like to see, hey, green, red, and then that next green, I'm getting in to take it up. But I got in on the first one 'cause I ain't gonna lie, I was just trying to get a swing trade for this week. Um, and that might be something I gotta learn with doing our swing trade. Maybe it's just sometimes it ain't best to just always buy one on the Monday, even though I want to kind of hold it for the whole week to see if the trades play out. But yeah, only thing that kind of can help us right now in this situation for Walmart is if tomorrow we see a nice big green candle, possibly closing past this hourly fair value gap. If that happens, if we get a green candle and close past this hourly fair value gap, then I think Wednesday probably gives a solid pullback, but then we just gonna keep shooting up to our 104 target, and that's game over. So actually, I'm gonna set alert here because I want to know when we get here. All right, because all we need, it did make that lower low, but if this can be that start off for boom shooting up to make that new higher high, that'll be perfect. Cause we can make some money. We can make some money. All right, and that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Like I said, I didn't want to make it too long. We did our recaps. We did what we looking for tomorrow. And yeah, y'all have a good one, man. Be